When's the last time you smoked weed, Mo?
Maybe like last week.
I thought you were like done.
No,
Because you did it a lot when we were doing open mics.
Yeah, like it was definitely something that I just did to pass the time while I was driving. It's just kind of like a fun like oral
Specifically
fixation.
driving.
Yeah,
Which makes driving seem longer, by the way.
no, I think it kind of it passes the time because like you're just like I remember like
but then you're also going 30 miles an hour at best
no
on the
man.
highway.
I was scooting, man. I'm telling you, like I had a good time back in the day, just
With
like
your carpool pizza.
with my carpool pizza. I had my little Domino's 3 topping on my passenger seat, just eating that. Had a weed pipe in my left hand, just not touching the steering wheel at all. Maybe like every couple of seconds, if it made sense.
That's the kind of fat where you can just kind of steer with your gut.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been there.
But yeah, man, like it was cool. I like to like listen just to podcasts to pass the time because I think with like, doing comedy, like you're just driving, maybe like an hour,
especially
45
here.
minutes. Yeah, here just 'cause everything's so spread apart, and like
There's a lot of mics, but they're all like 20 to 30 miles away from each other.
yeah, so you're driving and like if you're driving in afternoon traffic too, you're going like 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. So yeah, you just need some way to kind of just pass the time. And, I feel like that's like how like a lot of podcasts like get listened to, like these like comic podcasts. They just are listened to by comics who are going to other open mics.
That's my biggest fear of like starting to do a podcast, because it's like, is this like a B2B podcast where we just talk to other open micers who are just also doing open mics at this point?
That's definitely a niche. People have done that, and I think we'll continue to do that because no one like likes comedy. Unfortunately, it's just much like other open mic comics.
You say that, but I've actually I've never hated comedy more than when I started doing comedy.
Yeah, but I feel like you hate stand up, but you'll still like I don't know. You're still like kind of somewhat at the beginning at least enchanted by people who do comedy or have like done comedy or whatever.
I agree, but the thing is like since COVID, I've probably done stand up maybe 12 times.
Yeah.
And
I've done it none.
You've done it none?
No, I don't think I've gone back up kind of since COVID. I did it like right up to COVID, like, and then just kind of COVID happened, and I was like, well.
So you think spring 2020 was like your retirement date?
Yeah, like I think like pretty much a couple weeks before, not even a couple, like kind of like the week before, like shit got like real. I was doing stand up like at least a couple of mics a week. Because there was like, some that were like really close enough to my house. I was trying to do those. And then I was trying to do like, a couple here and there that I liked. But yeah, like I was getting tired of it a little bit. But I just was still doing just because, I feel like I've always done it. And it's something that I don't know, it was kind of hard to take a break from. But then COVID just kind of forced me to take a break. And then I did nothing.
By the way, Malcolm will hopefully be here before we're done recording. However, he's busy having sex.
Yeah, gay sex.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I take that back a little bit because I'm fasting for Ramadan. I don't want to say things that are like bad or
anything haram.
Anything too haram.
Can't say anything haram right now. Yeah, you're doing Muslim Easter at the moment.
Me and brother Andrew Tate are fasting right now for Ramadan.
Yeah, he gave up shaving his head, I guess.
Yeah. It's because he's trying to do this one. He's trying to be like the prophet.
Because like he's not a bad looking guy, but it just shows you how much balding just looks worse than just going all the way bald.
Yeah, for sure.
He looks terrible right now.
Yeah, when you have like, and it's kind of more than just like the stubble. He has kind of like the peach
He looks
fuzz.
like the people who listen to Andrew Tate now.
Yeah, yeah. He looks like someone who's been in prison, which is kind of like the equivalent to staying in your mom's basement. Like those are, I think, the kind of two ways that like you can end up looking like that.
Oh, I forgot. I think we should do plugs up top.
Okay.
Because I don't think people finish this show.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, what do you want to plug?
Just my Twitter, my Instagram. Follow the show. Follow Malcolm's cartoon, I Hate Heroes, on TikTok and YouTube. Our YouTube for the show is coming soon, and
yeah, I'm trying to
bleep that out.
I'm trying to build a garden this week, and if anybody wants to help me shovel some.
Oh, is that
dirt,
what you're on the phone about?
Yeah, I'm working on building a garden. We're building like 4 raised beds and need to unload some dirt. So
because you didn't
going on.
Because I would have helped you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to help me unload some dirt?
Sure.
All right.
This is the Making Plans podcast.
Yeah, let's make them.
Today we're building a garden. Tomorrow, sex trafficking.
Yeah, just trying to be, good Muslims.
Should we go back to talking about open mics?
Sure.
You know what? Actually, enough about our open mics. Hand the mic to Chrissy. Chrissy, do you because
how are you?
we have to build our way up to do stand up. Like first you have to start as an MC. Mm-hmm. Or as an open micer, then MC, middle act, and then maybe one day you'll headline. But you're a what is it? A viral nurse?
Infectious disease. Yes,
now right now you're specializing in HIV. Mm-hmm. Do you have to work your way up? Like, do you have to start with like gonorrhea?
Oh, that's quite funny.
You have to earn your way up. You have to start at the gonorrhea mics.
Yeah. No.
You have to be like, who's itching today? And then we'll get down to like, you can't get out of bed.
Well, think about this. When I was first initially employed, of course, I was going for urgent and family practice. Talking about an experience, what got me interested. We did have a patient. He was just a kiddo.
How old?
I'd say 19.
How many sexual partners?
Today.
How many uncles?
How many?
This is a HIPAA violation. This is a HIPAA violation. Guys.
We'll just bleep out all the parts that.
Like God's trying to bleep his parts out.
Yeah, we'll just censor all the parts that are delicate the way that God censored, his immune system.
Right.
His immune system's getting canceled.
What I can say is he is bisexual, so this was a surprise for him.
That is just because then you don't know who to blame.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you must have patients who come in and because you're present when they get the news, right? Sometimes when they've been diagnosed, there's got to be. Somebody actually knocking?
Yeah, Malcolm is here.
Okay.
We got Malcolm on
We got
the
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be moments where they're getting the news and they've already know the person in their head that they, this motherfucker.
Yes.
Like, they know exactly who it was.
It had to be you. Yeah. So he says, so what? Yeah. So basically, I think he knew who to blame because he had a girlfriend at that time and was cheating on her with a male in college. Yeah.
They're both in college, or
everyone is.
Okay.
In college.
That is actually surprising for me.
Yeah.
You think that you think they just go to the same halfway house or something.
Yeah.
It's like this is what's going on.
There's many of those too. Intravenous drug use. You get a lot of those stories. It's typical. It's most likely typical. I have one patient that initially got it because she was attacked by a diabetic needle. Yep. I got one patient. He had a nipple piercing back in 2016. It was a dirty piercing. That's how he got his. There's so many stories.
So wait, that must have been like you did your friend's piercing, because no way just getting pierced at the mall that's gonna happen.
Right. Because at a typical tattoo
nipple
shop,
piercing.
they practice.
They do it at the mall.
Nipple piercing is basically
Players.
is nipple piercing like was it a guy who got nipple pierced? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Like that's I don't know but wait, what kind of nipple piercings? I know we're kind of going off tangent, but I'm just kind of interested in this because
kind of there's only one.
Yeah, did this one glow in the dark?
Is it like the golden ring?
Did it play a song?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of like they're getting the news and they're trying to think like where could it have happened, and it's just like I knew that vagina was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Like I just like there's something about it. It just had like the Reaper came out of it that day.
Any guy with nipple piercings though like looks like he should be in the movie 300. That's like one of the Persians with just like the crazy nipple piercings going. Like someone should just like kick him into a hole.
That ruins the product, man.
Yeah.
You want those boys clean cut.
Yeah.
That looks always in.
Mm-hmm. Well, mind you, that patient with the nipple piercing, I can describe his body. He's very built. He's very fit. He's like bodybuilder fit.
Now he's gonna get more fit. All right.
Yeah. Bald, big beard, super fit, lots of tattoos. If he had hair, I can see him as a redhead.
Thanks for not naming me.
Yeah.
My HIPAA privileges are protected.
HIPAA. No, but I guess you can tell about the description of the.
When you're ready, you can hand it over to Malcolm, and then he can call You can call me hippo privileges. I know he's been dying to do that.
Hippo privileges.
The new name of the podcast.
Hippo privileges. Yeah, but yeah, I guess what got me into infectious disease was seeing those patients before finding out the news, and I still to this day had to tell the news, "I'm sorry, you're HIV positive." Right. I have 2 new ones today. Very sad.
That honestly should just be that's all you have to do is you're just the bad news doctor.
Malcolm would love that job. He'd do it just like with a smile on his face.
Yes, I'm very desensitized.
He just comes in the room like, "Hey, guess what? You're going to hell."
Listen, I'm sorry to say, but you've disappointed your father.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well.
Okay, how do you do it? Like, give us a nice example of how you lay the news.
Well, before, I just been in probably a nurse for how long? About 5 years now. Yeah, I'd say about 5 years. So, the first part, the first year was so hard. I would cry over everything. I would, freak out over everything. I would see toenails being pulled, doing.
Was that just the kinky part of the job? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Do they think that's where the HIV lives?
And under your toenail, guys. Yeah. So it was just a lot of practice of being in that situation. It's not that I don't feel bad for you and I'm numb about it. I'm just,
You have to be professional.
I feel like I have like split personalities at work because I see so many people. To adjust like before seeing a patient, because this is a patient I'm going to keep for a long time until like they die.
And you don't even you just get the news like, oh, they've moved on to this facility and then they've passed, right?
They passed
because they don't usually die where you're located, because they're not in care because they just go there for treatment.
Yes, they go for treatment. If anything that kills them, it's going to be opportunistic infections and diseases, like your own body just trying to, if you're non-compliant with your medications, like you're gonna die, like simple as that.
You hear that, Malcolm?
You gotta take.
This is our secret intervention for you. All right.
But
that means I have to stop the gay sex, though, right?
No, it's okay. We got PrEP.
Well, I guess that does. I've seen a lot of documentaries with that. They're like celebrating that, like we out here again, like we back.
Well, it's just such a. I mean, it is like the miracle drug of people who still want to fuck without condoms.
It's actually kind of bad for you in your industry because you're in a when it's out where like people are living longer with HIV, so you're needed less. Like if you were like here in the 90s, like you'd be a millionaire.
Oh my gosh.
She'd also never get any sleep.
Hey man, that's how you make money out here.
Yeah.
Well, people are living longer. People are.
She's gonna trip on one of their needles just so she can get a break.
just Gary V hustle and grind with HIV.
There's all these drugs where they say that like, you get it down to like undetectable, so it's like.
Oh, have you
I'm
gone
going out on the weekend and I'm giving these people HIV, so Monday morning I got customers lined up and ready.
That's your Gary V.
I'm hustling.
That's your
I'm
Gary
getting
V
leads. I'm getting leads.
Gary HIVee.
Gary HIV.
Do you have, because there's bug chasers, do you have any patients you're like, this was a goal for you?
Like to be on prep?
No. You know what bug chasers are, right?
What do you mean?
Bug chasers.
Like paint
Yeah, they're
stickers?
no. It's a gay fetish where they're
Oh.
like it's a fetish for them to try they get sexually stimulated at the idea of getting AIDS.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Um.
Like, do you ever break the news to someone and they're just like they immediately have to leave the room to start jerking off because they're just like mission accomplished.
Oh my gosh, I have AIDS now.
No, they'd be mad because it's just HIV.
I haven't.
Like it's not
actually.
halfway there.
I honestly haven't had any bug seekers. You say
Bug chasers.
Bug chasers.
Yeah.
I haven't had any, but I have
Until you did
the
this
opposite.
podcast.
I
To be
have.
more inclusive, man. Like you're a raver, aren't you? Like you,
Yes, I am
you
a
should
raver.
know more about.
Yeah,
these
I'm very
things.
surprised that she didn't know this term.
No, I mean,
Chasers,
I know, like,
chubby
unicorn
chasers,
swingers.
all these
Oh, what's
extra
unicorn
things.
swingers? Now you're gonna educate us.
Like unicorns, like
No, unicorn is a woman willing to have a threesome with a straight couple, right?
kind of like that. And swingers are like the couples.
And then
that
we're gonna
try to
trade
sneak
our
out
unicorns with
their
each other.
Yeah, I guess you can do that.
I would never. This is my unicorn.
It's mine. You are my unicorn.
Make your own
But yeah.
friends.
But with butt chasers, I have the opposite.
It's
kind of.
bug. It's bug chasers.
No,
Sorry.
it should be butt.
Butt chasers, bug. I'm
That's
sorry.
also.
Now there's got to be hetero bug chasers.
It's
I don't.
Yeah. So I have patients who want to spread it. Yeah, I just have patients who. So you gotta be careful out there, guys, because I have patients that want to spread it and share.
Bag it up, boys.
How much HIV do you think is going around at the raves?
Do you have a? Can you smell it at this point?
No.
K9.
An infected bloodhound.
Oh my gosh, you guys. With raves, I don't
There's
really.
a lot of drugs going on
There is, but I don't
Most of it
really
is in
see.
intravenous drugs.
Yeah,
though.
most of it it's like more snoring, more
Not
of.
nothing.
But you cannot like sharing a drink with someone that can't give you AIDS, that can't give you HIV.
Don't let her lie to you.
Like sharing
Don't
the same
touch
spoon.
them. Don't
don't
speak to them. It's in the air.
don't even be in the same room.
Yep, don't know any of their names.
Move to
Don't
a
know
different
them.
state. All go to
Move far
Utah.
away. No, but I never really thought about it at raves. Like, if
Oh,
you have HIV.
The patients that you said got it from like botched blood transfusions or like
Oh yeah, like the Ryan White kid.
who?
The Ryan White kid
I
back
don't-
in the 80s, he was discriminated because he had to get a emergency blood
Oh yeah, was this the
transfusion.
one where he was kicked out of school?
He was, and then he was just because he was HIV positive.
Dude, imagine the principal being like, "You're too gross to go here."
Right, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm pissed about that, but he.
From the 80s. How dare you?
Yeah, I
40
think-
years ago.
But you say you had a patient who got it through a piercing. Were they also gay?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yes, they were.
They were not.
No,
No, they were bi.
straight.
They were straight with
Was
the.
it the left nipple or the right?
No, I was just gonna say, like, imagine you're gay and it's from a nipple piercing that you got HIV. That must seem like
Perfect
so unfair.
It would just be really hard
It
to,
is
to tell
unfair,
somebody
but
that
that's-
like you have a nipple piercing and you have HIV and you're not gay. I don't know how you could do that and they'll believe you.
Right?
Yeah, we don't believe you, man.
Yeah.
The
No.
life you chose. But you know they did used to say that back in the day, like for like ears piercing.
Yeah, no,
Like,
yeah.
The
That's
right
why
ear
you.
is the gay ear.
Which is? Do you have both pierced?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
That's because he's
Because we don't know.
he's
which ear.
bisexual.
What if in his mind he's like, I really only he identifies as only this ear pierced, even though he has both of them pierced.
Yeah. What about belly button piercings? That's scary.
I haven't seen those in a while.
On guys?
I've
Yeah,
seen it on boys at raves only though. Yeah.
they're probably clip-ons then.
You said clip on?
Yeah, there's some clip-ons. They have like an
It's
adhesive.
probably yeah. Yeah, the stick-on ones.
Those are like the transgender.
But I just
Don't
haven't.
get the surgery.
I haven't
trust
seen them on girls though
gotta
in
commit.
general. I haven't seen them on girls though in general. That was more of like a 2000s thing.
Well, girls are doing all face shit now. Face piercing.
No, now they're just
they're doing
no.
the-
Now it's every day's Halloween, and we just go as our favorite anime character.
She has 2
True.
right there. What are you
What?
talking about?
What?
I think hers are also clip-ons.
Yeah, they're the magnet ones. You can just.
But I'm saying, you know that like girls are like more so doing like the face tattoos now. Or face
Tattoo.
They're doing face
tattoos.
tattoos too.
It's-
They're also
it's
doing face tattoos.
like microblading.
Is there like a special type of whore who has a face tattoo of getting a facial out there? You think? Like it's just permanently on there?
No, I've definitely seen tattoos with girls that like they have like insert here, like arrows around the vagina.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Pod in here is our favorite.
It's you we
topic.
don't want to talk,
Well,
Manny.
because like Malcolm's not getting picked up half the time.
Oh, I'll
But
lean
can
in.
you hear it though?
I'll lean in more.
But can you hear?
You can hear it, like yeah.
But
yeah.
he's not zero quiet though, right?
It's like
That's what happens when you like to party.
the
Getting
volume
nice
up
and
a
close
lot,
there.
but-
Me and Malcolm just getting super close, snuggling up, talking about HIV.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
What's the next step?
It's just gonna be you and me talking, and they just start kissing. That's the next step.
We just hand you the microphone. Like, we gotta go, man.
They just like, oh, we have to go do Ramadan. I'm like,
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Top ramen. Hey.
Ramen.
We gotta go break our fast.
Oh, okay.
Are you fasting?
Yeah, I'm fasting. I probably.
That's why he's so low energy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so lean.
It's only the first day, man.
It takes some time to see my penis.
How many days are you supposed to fast?
It's a month.
Oh my god.
But you fast every day for fun.
Are you water fasting?
No, I'm fasting for Ramadan, so
Yeah,
you
you
just
still
you
have
don't
to
eat
have
or
water.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're okay.
What if you're Muslim and diabetic though? Like, is there?
Then you're okay with you can get it. You don't have
Okay.
to do it. Yeah.
But is there some
Oh,
amount?
God, I have a doctor's note. I don't need to.
Honestly, yeah. It's you could.
Doctor's permission.
It's like
You can have like a
just
gym note.
Write it out to Muhammad, being like, I have to have Skittles.
I mean, like yeah, basically, or like girls when they have their periods, they don't fast. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Why not?
just because they're like tired and like crampy and hurty.
Do you need more food during your period? Maybe you have cravings, but I don't know.
Yeah, you have like I feel like with me, I haven't had a period since like 2018. So I've been
Okay.
pregnant for how many years now? Yeah.
No,
been
don't say
5
that.
years.
You're post-menopausal.
Well, that's how Asians breed. They just build up a litter, and that's why there's 3 billion of them right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I probably don't remember menstrual cramps and that whole process, but yes, I remember in high school I was so moody and I was snacking a lot, and with my cramps it made me like diarrhea at the same time. So I don't know that I don't miss that.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't miss that feeling whatsoever.
But no, I mean I see that though because like cramps like move stuff around in your tummy a lot. I would think.
Is there sort of like an assumption of like, okay, you're Muslim and diabetic, but I'm just gonna eat enough so my blood sugar doesn't go down?
No,
So
I
it's
mean
like
you
a-
can just like not fast if you're like sick or you have some kind of condition.
Gotcha. But
Yeah.
that's only American Muslim. That's not
No,
Iranian
I mean-
Muslim.
No, I mean it's like everybody. I honestly like think too, Muslims probably in the Middle East, like you guys might think this is weird. They're probably like less religious than like Muslims here. I really do think that.
How is that even possible if Iran has a no liquor allowed in the country law?
But that's like the government. I'm talking about like the people.
The citizens.
Yeah, because it's like they don't have as much to prove. Like Muslims here, I feel like they have like more to prove. Yeah,
But the
basically.
Ayatollah, they're like, I have to be
Yeah.
super Muslim.
It's like basically like when you're like Malcolm, like being like a biracial black guy. It's like the same. It's the same thing. Your logic. Yeah, basically like every American Muslim's logic. They're gonna write a song about suicide or about their wife or something. No, that's Chance the Rapper. Same thing basically.
Yeah, Logic has no wife anymore.
Yeah, it's
She
true.
left his gay ass.
No, he has a
Yeah.
new wife now.
No, he does.
Yeah.
She's ugly though, right?
Let me look.
She's
Dude.
not hot right now.
No, it's like it's very strange. There's been like in the past year or two, every white rapper, even if they were a hit years
Hey,
ago,
he's black, and he will tell you that in every song.
he should just every album cover should just be him and his dad. Then, all right.
Every album cover is just him in like progressively more blackface.
It
He should just be like reverse Michael
It
Jackson.
should be like one of those Animorphs covers from
yeah.
school,
Hell yeah.
like the Scholastic books.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look up his wife, but no, there's been like a retconning of every white rapper, even if they were considered good at their time. Like now, it's just become like no, they're a dork and they're always a dork. Like Eminem's like nobody fucks with Eminem anymore.
No, I don't think that's true.
Not if you're like 20 years old. I mean, we're almost 30.
Okay.
And
Well, yeah, maybe
even people our age are going like, yeah, I used to like it, but it was a phase I went through.
Eminem was very specific. He never really like had a big like black audience anyway.
Yeah.
He was very like my cousin didn't listen to rap. He listened to Eminem.
Isn't your cousin black?
No, my cousin. I don't have any black family. They're all dead. Like I'm not kidding. They're all dead.
You're the Highlander.
HIVee. I gave it to him. No, my cousin's Spanish, but they're whitewashed.
So I pretend you don't recognize him, like he's in the doctor's office every Sunday.
No, I wear what's a Geppetto mustache.
You wear the Groucho Marx glasses.
I talk in my Mario voice. Y'all watching Formula One?
He's fixated right now.
F1, baby.
Do y'all watch this for real?
Yes, I love it.
Manny loves it.
What do you mean? This is the first episode.
Oh, we're on season 5. I was showing Malcolm.
What is this?
Show Malcolm or Mo?
Or my bad.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying like, is this a show? What is
Yeah, it's
this?
like a docuseries. It's like they document the whole season and they like present the documentary of the last season at the end of the season. This is
Only
season
one I know is
20.
what's that dude's name? Like Lewis Hamilton. He's the only guy I know, and I just know him because he was fucking Nicki Minaj for a little bit.
Was he for real?
Yeah.
No way.
It's a new puncher.
Who got
Did you
who
say-
into this?
Just saw it.
Yeah, I think we just saw it on Netflix and we were like, let's look at
Yeah,
it.
we were like, hey, let's check this out.
I was like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I need better Wi-Fi. I'm trying to see Guy Fieri's new haircut.
Cool guy.
They said Guy Fieri got rid of his frosted tips. I'm trying to see
Oh,
what his new
dang.
haircut looks like.
Brown.
No, it's got to just be not frosted tips. You got to comb over. He's got that's 90s, right? Frosted tips. He's got to go like 80s or 70s. Got to get.
He's gonna mullet.
mullets.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes, brother.
New look. Guy
Hell yeah, brother.
Fieri. Because he's an asshole. You got to say it like that. Ew.
That looks like a toupee.
Yeah, I don't think this is real.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
Wait, who are you looking at? Oh, Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
People are getting like
And
more.
you thought he was getting mad at me for fact checking.
People are getting more
English
hair
major
transplants
Malcolm over
nowadays,
here.
or just like dudes are getting a lot more comfortable with wearing like weaves. I feel. I really
I
do.
had a weave in like 2003.
Oh yeah, like just extensions.
Yeah, because I wanted to get braids. And I didn't have enough
You
hair.
want to look like
yeah.
Lil Romeo.
No, it was Lil
Yeah.
Bow Wow. No one wanted to look like Lil Romeo. Lil Romeo was not popping like that, like Lil Bow Wow was. I want to be Lil Bow Wow,
You want to be like Mike.
like Mike and Ike.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to do a reboot of that movie.
They have.
They did?
Yeah, I remember it came out a few years ago. Who'd they do it with?
I don't remember, man. I don't know these TikTok guys.
No, I think it's older than that.
No, that's the sequel. It's like Mike 2, which is with the dude from Big Mama's house.
Yeah, that was 2006.
But I think they did redo like Mike. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Everybody shake your wire. Shake your. Okay, it went away. I don't know whose mic it is, but there's no static in one of the wires. It went away.
Well, Static Shock over here popped
There's
on
been
the
a
mic.
travesty in the fat community. The Kroger's company has gotten rid of the beloved.
Me as an employee.
Kroger has gotten rid of this beloved treat, and shoppers are very upset. The stuffed chicken dip bites, buffalo style. The fat community and the black community are very upset about this.
There's a lot of overlap there.
Well, it's two communities. It's like a Venn diagram. They do kind of blend in together. Being from one of the delegations, how do you feel about them getting rid of one of these beloved snacks?
Well, I never had it, so I guess
I
I'm
knew you
fine
were going
with
to
it.
say that, but that doesn't matter because you know an
Can you describe the snack again?
injustice for one is an injustice for all.
Describe the
They're
snack
going
again.
to go after your snacks next. It's what is it? It's chunks of chicken with cream cheese filled inside.
And it's fried.
It's probably.
Right.
It has a crispy outside.
Just basically, it's a nugget. They're just doing a ball.
It's
of
a
nugget.
like
Put
it's
shit
a
in it.
cheesy filled nugget.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, I guess I'm mad only now hearing about it.
Because you missed out on
Yeah,
it.
this is the only reason that I'm going to build a time machine to just go back and try that.
Yeah.
There are I think the that is like a fat thing. Is the crazy thing is I couldn't have a time machine because for one thing they only started making like clothes that fit me at regular people stores like within the past 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go back in time, I'm gonna have to like bring a suitcase because like I'm not gonna have anything to wear. Because like XL wasn't even invented until like 2005.
Yeah.
Fat people were just naked all the time. They can.
It was.
Well, you had to go to specialty
they just
stores.
wore really big wife beaters.
You just had to buy 2 shirts and kind of just Frankenstein them together.
Yeah.
You have a skill back then. You had to know how to sew. You had to be a tailor. You couldn't just be fat and useless like now.
Very good.
Ugh, he's drinking out of a shoe.
Yeah, that's a tradition over there. You have to.
In Islam, or you mean Formula One?
No, Formula One racing.
okay.
Yeah, whenever you finish a race, you take your shoe off that
That's the
was on the gas pedal,
That's the
and then you
number
drink
one
a shot
formula.
for it.
Why do you? That's like the only sports fact you know. Why do you know that?
Because I made it up.
That doesn't sound crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that they would do.
That sounds like the bacterial meningitis.
Because like the Stanley Cup, like when they win the Stanley Cup, they drink out of the Stanley Cup. Like there are things that like sports stuff they do. So that's not crazy to say that.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't the only sports thing I know is the thing where you just sit down?
What do you mean?
Because it's just driving. You have to be good at driving. But you don't have to be necessarily an athlete.
You don't know esports. That's sitting down.
My mom doesn't let me play M-rated games at the moment. So.
Where's my nachos, Mom?
Yeah.
Why is there like specific like fat people or like loser foods and drinks? Because nachos is definitely like
It's just
a
that-
loser food. Mountain Dew's like a loser drink. Things like that.
Cheetos.
Nah, man.
But I think it's
Cheetos.
like not like just like any nachos.
Oh,
Like,
everyone eats Cheetos.
It's like a specific type of nachos. You know what I mean? Just like the nachos, like with just the really like super like fake cheese on it. Maybe like you have some like the like paste salsa a little bit on top, and it's just like been microwaved, and it's all like hard and like barely crunchy. Like that's the kind of mac
Oh,
and
like the
cheese that
opening
like
scene of
gamers
Step
eat.
Brothers. He like puts
Yeah.
the nachos in the microwave with like
Yeah.
shredded cheese.
Yes.
Well, over
Yeah,
the
I'd say
past,
If you put shredded cheese on nachos, that's one of those.
Yes.
over basically
It's a
in our
very fat
lifetime,
thing
the
to
past
do.
20 to 30 years, like there's been just an archetype of like what it means to be a loser, which is like the basement dweller, always online, always playing video games. Like it's it's
That's
a
the-
stereotype at this point.
That's the thing that people say, but like that's very regional. Most places don't have basements.
Is that true? I know we
Yes.
don't, but
Most
Yeah.
people don't have basements.
it's just strange. I'm surprised we don't, since we do live in tornado
We
area.
don't have
Man, I feel like
The foundation.
we don't have that
yeah.
many
Okay.
tornadoes.
I think
for that.
basements are
Like
probably
Kansas,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
We actually do have a lot, but they're all weak as fuck.
Like if you're gonna like have a house in Texas that has a basement, there were slaves at that house at one point. like that. Like literally.
All right, stop trying to up your property value now. What
Yeah.
snacks do you like, Malcolm?
Well,
You're just a chips guy, aren't you?
yeah, like chips. I used to love hot Cheetos with ice cream.
Damn. What
was-
kind of
What
ice
the
cream?
fuck?
Cookies and cream ice cream.
Cookies and cream ice
Oh,
cream.
I was
yeah.
so fat when I was younger. Like it was like I was very obese as like a 10, 11-year-old. Yeah, I would dip chips in ice cream. I would have like bologna and salsa sandwiches.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I put noodles in my sandwiches.
Were you ever
Oh,
over
wow.
200 pounds in your life?
Yeah, like in college, was it the freshman 15? I definitely got that. It was like
It's gotta be
30.
more than
It was like
15.
30. It was like 30. I got to 212. That's the most I got.
Okay.
And my height, I'm 4'11", so
He's rounding up.
that's pretty bad.
Well, before you got here, we were talking about Mo and his carpool pizza.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
you would do open mics.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I miss it. Need to go.
I need to
You
do
don't even
comedy.
miss the
again.
comedy. You don't miss comedy. You just miss driving in a car with a full pizza just for yourself.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
break up with your girlfriend, get an Uber out,
Yeah.
and don't pick anyone up.
Just do Uber Eats and eat their pizza.
Yeah. Just like get Uber Eats and like, oh, that sounds good. I'll go pick that up. Just don't deliver.
That is good for like girls that like never know what to eat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they just can't decide. Like, oh, they do a Uber route and they let other people choose and then they just eat their food.
That's a good idea.
And you just wait for them to cancel their order.
Yeah, I like that. Just like,
Y'all were fat children, weren't y'all?
yeah, I'm just fat everything.
Well, not everything.
Yeah, not where it counts.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
The brain.
Getting brain.
Like, there's nothing that happened like specifically for being a fat child for you growing up.
What do you mean, like, happen?
Like, did people fuck with you, but like, because you're fat?
Oh, fuck yeah, of course.
No, there was always a fatter kid than me, so I was able to kind of hide behind them.
That should never matter.
No, people just were, like, obsessed with grabbing my nipples. Like, literally, they just loved groping me.
Honestly, I did not get fucked with for my weight until I got into comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Literally, the only person who would like make fun of me for my weight before I started doing stand up was my grandmother.
Yeah.
That was it.
Grandmothers are cool.
Because
like
I just
that.
have an old, vain Spanish grandmother, and she'd be like, "Oh, you can so panzón, mijo," and she'd just literally jiggle my belly.
But yeah, I wasn't the fattest kid at my school or in my class either. But I definitely would like go to recess. You fall down, girls do fucking earthquake jokes, like shit like that. Like,
They do the comedian earthquake jokes. They just repeat his bits.
Oh, everybody hold on to the floor. Malcolm taking a spill.
yeah, there were definitely times where like sometimes girls liked me, but then when more popular people found out that they liked
you
me,
were
like,
fat.
no, I didn't like him.
Yeah. I think everybody kind of gets made fun of for like liking somebody when you're like in 6th grade, but it's definitely calculated. Like they had a reason for
It's
doing
calculated.
that. Oh yeah, dude.
This is their Machiavellian plan.
They were looking at you through the view and they're about to snipe your ass.
I feel old as shit because I went to school before like everyone had phones, and so like people would have like notebooks and they like write notes you back and forth in the notebook. Like that was like the texting for the class. And at the front of the notebook they have like with the guy and the girl's name on the notebook, and they like write a note in it, close the notebook, pass it back and forth. They do it like that. So yeah, I feel old as shit.
So that's like middle school then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because we were texting, and you're only.
Yeah, I'm not saying no one had phones. I'm saying everyone didn't have a phone, so everyone couldn't text.
I would say the good, at least majority of people had phones, at least by 8th or 9th grade.
Because like
Yeah,
I
but-
didn't have a phone until 10th grade.
That's like when texting or calling someone costs you like $500 a month, though.
'Cause I had my
They didn't have all
first-
that unlimited shit back then.
No, they did.
Not really, did they?
Yeah.
But
It was-
but
it was like-
it was not as common to have unlimited.
Here's what it is like there was unlimited plans, but they weren't as cheap as they were right now.
Yeah.
I remember most of those plans being like, as long as it was a family plan to where it's like 4 or more people, then it got a lot cheaper. So I remember texting in class as far back as probably 7th or 8th grade at the latest.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Mom, have my nachos ready when I get home. I got a game.
Should I mention I don't like nachos?
Yeah, I got like really embarrassed in middle school because I definitely No, you kind of think like when you're a younger kid that life is gonna be like those party high school movies when you grow up. You did, because there's not that many of those anymore. But there were a ton like when we were like in elementary school, like Bring It On and American Pie and all that shit. You thought like everyone was fucking. So I was like plotting. I was like, I want to fuck this girl. I want to fuck this girl.
Did you make a list?
I did. I wrote it down, and someone saw it. Someone found it.
Wait, you brought it to school?
I wrote it in school. That's what. A new girl showed up to the school. Oh, Raquel.
She's hopping in the imagination, and we're doing some shit.
Coincidentally, everyone on that list has not been seen since.
But yeah, some girl who was not on the list, by the way, found it and told everybody.
She's probably just jealous.
She was jealous. Shelby Taylor, I think that's her last name, because I know she's not married. Fucking snaggletooth bitch, you ruined my middle school life.
So go find that Shelby Taylor, good people, I guess. All 500,000 of them. How long, how did you get made fun of for that? Did every girl on the list just tell you no?
No, they just don't interact with you.
Oh, okay.
You get shunned.
Well, that's the same as before
like
the
the
list.
bitch in Game of Thrones.
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't like that before because I was smart.
She got
so
raped?
People wanted to. No, it was consensual in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
They were fucking their siblings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm talking
That's
about the
only
queen.
one. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Not the queen. Was she the queen?
She
No,
was
the
eventually.
shame. That bitch.
She was eventually, yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
She was fucking her brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Her hot brother.
Yeah, not my type. More of a Tyrion Lannister.
Not enough HIV.
You're like a
for
guy
me.
who can lift you up.
I have been looking at midget porn recently. Not even actually. No, that's not even true. It's one specific girl who is a midget, but she
Okay.
kind of looks like J-Lo, so that's
Yeah.
why.
But you know, like midgets always have. And I don't know. Like it's hard. I'll say it, but I feel bad because I'm fasting. But midgets always have a really nice ass.
Like
they have.
does fasting mean?
I thought you were going to talk about the
everything?
guys. I thought you were going to tell
Fasting
them.
means like porn too or something.
Yeah, it just means
I
like
thought just food.
no, it's not like just food. I'm
But you're
supposed to
fasting, like you can't even talk about porn?
well, I mean, I guess like I can talk about it like scholarly.
Again, we're in textbooks.
Yeah, we're gonna post our citations in the description of the podcast.
Getting closer to the satellite.
Nice.
It'd be closer if one of us did it.
Yeah, there's no service in here, dude. My bad. Go to the Wi-Fi and give it to you.
Oh man, I gotta like leave pretty soon.
Yeah,
Just unconnect this real quick.
Yeah, what is the name of your Wi-Fi? If you,
The quiet apartment, I swear, 5G.
yeah, just click on that, and then he should get an update to let you in.
It says what?
The quiet apartment.
I swear.
There's two. Oh, that one.
In
Yeah, the 5G one.
So what are you doing in your Ramadan? And
What am I like doing
Not
in
eating.
general?
Let me get it.
Yeah, so like
You
you're
gotta
not.
click on it.
I did.
Did it ask for a password?
Mhm.
It's capital R
R
I
I
D
D
I
I
N
N.
1 2 3. Nobody can connect to my Wi-Fi if somebody listens to this.
Brandon, leave this part in. Leave this in.
Yeah, I'm watching this girl recently.
How
All right.
old?
I'll say like.
That's the midget girl.
I'll say. But Malcolm.
How tall do you think she is?
She's not 4 feet tall.
She's not even
She's
4?
not 4 feet tall.
I thought she was at least 4 or 5 or something. You know, your height.
She like stands right next to Malcolm. He's looking her right eye.
Nah,
Ugh.
she'd have to get on a phone book.
Trying to see her standing next to a normie. For comparison's sake.
I'm only looking at these pictures for scholarly reasons.
But if you want to just dip, we can just keep going without you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, we can leave? Alright, cool.
I probably do need to leave. Okay.
Well, yeah, I was asking, what are you doing in the Ramadan? And, like, what do you do? You're
Oh,
lighting your
okay.
candles and spinning your dreidels and...
Yeah,
No, that's the enemy.
wearing little hats on our heads. No, I mean really like Ramadan. Like you don't eat from sunrise to sunset. You want to try and like, you know, pray more, be more like giving.
No, I get all that, but you're saying
Yeah.
you have to leave specifically for this. What are you actively doing?
He's going to have dinner with his family because he's been fasting all day.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's not like a 24-hour fast. I thought it was like full fast.
No, it's only
No,
like 8 to
It's
12
an
hours.
intermittent fast.
No, it's like a 14-hour fast. I mean, it depends on like time of year. So like when it's in the summertime, it's a little bit longer. You might even have like a 20-hour fast.
Y'all gonna go fuck up some lentils, aren't y'all?
Yeah.
Some edamame's gonna get destroyed.
A little bit, but it's not like
My family's just probably just gonna like eat meat and then like make fun of me
Why are they going to make fun of you?
for not eating
For
meat.
having a girlfriend?
Yeah,
For having a girlfriend that doesn't look like your mom?
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, he said.
Wait,
because
if you're
not
going
eating
to for
meat.
dinner, what do you get to eat if they have is like meat entrees?
I brought food. I left it in Manny's fridge. I'm gonna bring it with me. Chris
Okay.
gave me some food.
Cool. All right, are you going to go bring her?
No, she's at work.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah,
Conveniently, she's at work.
she is at work.
All right, well, it was good having you, Mo.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm. We will maybe try to carry on the ship without you.
We should see what parts you cut out of the podcast.
Yeah, well, you won't know for 4 more weeks because we have the other one. Yeah. Happy Ramadan, bro.
Happy Ramadan.
Thanks, guys.
Remember your food.
Yeah, I'm about to grab it.
Can we pause it?
Bye.
Just hit pause. You want to keep going? Just for. What are you at?
Y'all are addicts. Y'all got
We're at 59 minutes.
vapes in every room.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there. There's Jay from the bathroom.
There's one in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a weed pen.
Yeah, doing some.
I'm pretty
Some
sure
stuff.
there's one in there.
Yeah.
Hey, make Malcolm try dabs.
Yeah, that's if you want some. If I won't be able to drive home though.
Sounds terrifying.
I did it last week, and it knocked me out for almost 5 hours. I took too hard of a hit, though.
Yeah, you hit the rock. I was like, dude, don't touch the rock. You touched the rock.
I did. Well, I hit the curb too hard. I had a flat tire.
Yeah, I should put you
Are there
out.
any girls that are good in this?
There's no female drivers.
That's what it's I know she is, but I thought she did do that.
She probably
because
does some
she
other
fucking
kind- there's like-
sucked at NASCAR.
Is that GoDaddy sponsor?
There's like different
From, like,
kinds of racing
2004,
too.
Yeah.
They have like racing where it's just like a sports cars, like McLarens and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like Formula One is like they have to build the car every year, like a new race car, and race that car. Like they create a whole new engine and a whole everything from the bottom up.
I know it says like Martini, but it looks like the Martin logo from Martin.
It's pretty cool though. It was like because there's 2 championships. There's the engineers championship or the constructors championship, and then the actual racers championship. So whichever racer could score the most points is like the racer of the year, and then whatever team scored the most points as a team, like the engineers and everything.
Is Joey still here?
Probably his keys are here
You score more points if you don't win.
because you have 2 cars. Every team has 2 cars,
Oh.
so
Joey.
a driver for one team could score a whole bunch of points, but their team not win because
The other one bringing them down.
yeah.
Joey, come show us your shirt again.
We're trying to make that man give you a fashion show.
He's wearing like a racist shirt right now.
Oh, yeah. I saw this guy on TikTok. He's wearing a Epstein shirt, and everyone's getting mad at him.
Like an Epstein didn't hang himself shirt.
Something like that. Why y'all got all these hangers or these hangs on the door, on the front door?
It's a key hanger.
No, but there's 2 on the outside too.
That was here for.
Oh, I think that's like to put up a bouquet, like a wreath for Christmas.
Yeah, the
Or
outside
something.
one was for the inside one. I don't even know who put that there. That was it before we moved in. So it's like a coat hanger. I don't know.
Yeah, but you have a coat closet. But then again, you have a bunch of bullshit in there.
Yeah.
No, he has a shirt. He's a FedEx shirt that just says Black History Month, but the FedEx logo has like dashiki, like pattern on it.
It's like the African flag, no? Like the African national flag colors.
It's those colors, but then also like what's Black Christmas called again?
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, he's got like Kwanzaa colors.
Wait, what the? My bad, dude. African national is a continent. It's not African country.
No, there's an African national the
But
flag,
wouldn't it just
but it's
be
not for
the
Africa.
countries?
It's just for African people.
Yeah.
I want to try one of those.
Dude, that shit would be so scary. Going
Not-
200 miles an hour.
Not with your luck with cars.
I don't crash cars. I just buy old cars and then they die out.
Yeah, and you're gonna get in this car and it's gonna stall out.
There's no need.
All right, you just want to sign off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Once again, links for where to follow us in the description below. My Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. And follow the show also on Instagram, Twitter, and the YouTube is about to drop within the next week. Follow Malcolm's show, I Hate Heroes, on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you. Chrissy, come over here.
It's a pro. She didn't say ouch once.
Want to say thank you to Chrissy for her professional.
There's a mic over there if you want to grab that mic.
Is there any charities you want people to donate to? Probably nothing that they would do with you. Let's try to keep you as anonymous as possible. Don't just say your Venmo either.
Yes. Subscribe to my only. I think I haven't donated. Oh, dang, I'm a bad nurse.
There's no like HIV awareness things.
There are plenty of HIV awareness, but specifically what
None that you know about that.
I do know about, but it's all within my
your
workplace.
Okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
just Google where to donate for those causes.
Yes.
And I think she'll appreciate that. And thank you again for being on the show.
Of course, thank you. Love you, boys.
All right. Thanks again, guys. Later.